Hey there guys, today we're going to be painting the Angel of Shadows from Reaper to the ultimate level standard. First thing we want to do is get a scalpel or other sharp blade and carefully trim the casting line off the model. Make sure you take care and always cut away from yourself. Ultimate level miniatures come with a base and a little pot of gravel. Get yourself some super glue and stick it to the top of the base. Next, coat the top of the base with super glue and sprinkle the gravel over the top. Finally, dip the base in salt to fill in any gaps. To start with, I've base coated the model with a 50-50 mix of stone grey and weathered stone through my airbrush, but you can do this by hand if you prefer. Let's get the messy stuff out the way first and do some dry brushing. Take weathered stone and an old brush. Dip your brush in the paint and then wipe most of it off on a tissue. Then dry brush this over the base to bring out the detail. Do the same on the wings with pearl white, using a soft brush if possible. Old makeup brushes are perfect for this. Start by layering her clothing using a mix of weathered stone and stone grey in a 3:1 ratio, leaving the base coat in the recesses and shadows. Follow this with a layer of weathered stone by itself, painting a smaller area and leaving some of the previous colour showing. Build the colour up towards the raised edges and centre of each fold with a 50-50 mix of misty grey and weathered stone, leaving some of the previous mix showing at every step. Then use pure misty grey on its own. Finish the rows by applying an edge highlight of misty grey mixed with pearl white. Next we'll move on to the skin. Base coat her skin with golden shadow. Start to layer this up with a 50-50 blend of golden shadow and golden skin, allowing the darker colour to remain in the recesses. Continue layering up to golden skin on its own. Finally, highlight the most prominent areas with a mix of golden skin and pearl white, like her kneecaps, knuckles and facial features. Base coat a lantern, the hilt of her sword, and a necklace with a mix of stone grey and polished silver. And I forgot to film it, but highlight this with polished silver on its own. Oops. Base coat the sword with a mix of polished silver and sparkling amethyst. Next, mix more polished silver in and paint the upper edge of the blade to represent the light catching it. Now mix golden shadow and new gold together and paint the crossguard on her sword. Layer this up with new gold on its own, painting only the edge. Paint the panels in a lantern with blonde hair. Mix some sun yellow in with this and paint the centre of each panel, and finish off with a dot of sun yellow in the very middle to represent a flame. You could also paint a hair like this if you like. And with that, the model is done. I've painted the edge of her base with some black I had lying around, sprayed her with a bit of varnish to protect the paint job, and we're good to go. So don't forget to like and subscribe, check out our other videos. Cheerio!